Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? What's up, y'all? This is your girl, it's the Hard Gay Queen Art Kennels. Um, and this video is gonna be about whelping litters. What measures did you take for your first litter? You know, um, how you do it, and let me know in the comments how you whelp your litters and what measures you take, and I'm gonna tell you what I did for my first litter. I'm gonna tell you what I do. My first litter, was a surprise. Wasn't trying to breed, so everything went well. I did what I could do, and I had some help with that first litter. Little dogs that I had. Everything was well with that, and then my second litter was Xena. She was in a room. I had blankets. Every 2 days or every day, I wash the blankets, and rotate them out, and just make sure the blankets was clean. Make sure her and the pups had water. Make sure she had food and water. Was in the room. And then the third time, I had her in the basement, and what I did in the basement, I had a heat lamp. Well, I didn't have no heat lamp, but it was pretty, it was pretty warm in that basement because it was in the summertime, so it was hot. So what I did, I cleaned out the area that I had chose for her to have her puppies in. She had a pool, a kiddie pool. I had that with blankets, put blankets and stuff in there. And what I did, I had gates. I had gates, and I put it, by the door so she wouldn't. Excuse me. So she won't go out, and when the puppies start really moving around and stuff, they won't get out, because when females start giving birth, they turn around, they get up, go here and there. So I tried to limit her movement, and I had gloves, I had my hand sanitizer. I didn't let nobody down there for a while till the puppies like 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. And then let them down there to see the puppies, because you want to keep that area clean and sanitized up until you get them puppies they shots, and you want to make sure everything is healthy before you start letting people see the pups and stuff. And what I did, I have a little thermometer temperature thing they use to put in your mouth at the hospital. I have one of those. I used to check her temperature, and once her temperature start going down to like 92 to start going down, because usually their temperature should be, regular temperature usually be like 100 or something. Y'all can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But once her temperature start going down to 89, 92, stuff like that, then you will know that it's be almost time for those puppies. It'd be almost time for her to have them puppies. And most people likes to use, hay to put in, they whelping area, or wood chips, cedar chips, blankets, newspapers, whatever you feel will be comfortable for you. That's what you'll use. Me, I just use blankets. Make sure I have access to washer and dryer, because I use maybe about 2 or 3 blankets, and I rotate the blankets out, washing them, drying them, and just rotate the blankets out. And then, once the puppies start getting older, you start weaning them off. I wean my puppies off around maybe about, as soon as they start walking, about 4 or 5 weeks, I start weaning them off completely. So, well, not completely, but I start weaning them off. And, once they get about 6, 7, 8 weeks, that's when I really start weaning them off the mom. And what I do, I just completely separate the mom from her puppies, and I don't feed her for like a day or however long, because you want her milk to dry up. And once the mom milks dry up, and then you can let her be back with her pups, interact with her pups. because they're going to need their mom time, they're going to need their daddy time, because when they're young, they're learning the pack mentality, their place in the pack, what not to do. Their mom's going to correct them, the dad, going to correct them. So that's a critical time. They letting them, know what's right and what's wrong around that age, and then, that's when you start selling. Some people start selling their pups early. Some people do it later. It just depends on how you do it and what you feel is right. Me, I let the people know that I'm having puppies, and I don't tell them how many until she actually has the puppies. Because once I know how many she actually birthed out, then all the people that inbox me, I choose who I know that's gonna take care of the puppies, and who I know, if I need to, especially if I decide to have two keepers out my litter, I'm gonna need somebody to, to hold my second keeper for me, so do it like that. Everybody's different, so let me know in the comments how you guys, whip your litters, what measures and what things you do to to make sure your female is comfortable during the whole pregnancy process, during the whole birthing process. Let me know. You gotta be calm too, because if you and your dog have a good relationship and you nervous, she's gonna be nervous, and if she's not, if you nervous, she's not gonna do what she gotta do. So you gotta be calm. The dog will be calm. And if she don't know how to, usually when a puppy is born, that motherly instincts kick in, but sometimes that motherly instincts don't kick in, so you gotta break the sack and put the puppy onto the nipple, and then that's when that mother's instinct should kick in. Then once that puppy's on that nip, then they'll know what to do. But if they know what to do right off the rip, you ain't even gotta do much the whole pregnancy. She'll do everything. She'll clean them, she'll wipe them, she'll eat the sack. Let them eat the sack, people, because that's nutrition. They need that for their milk to produce good milk. Let them eat the sack. And if you have a stillborn, if you don't get that puppy away, that stillborn, if you don't do away with that puppy, the mother is gonna eat that puppy. Trust me, I know, I experienced that. So yeah, get that stillborn puppy away from the mom when you know it's dead, because I made that mistake and she ended up eating that puppy. I went off to go get something to pick the puppy up, and came back, she was eating it, and that kind of freaked me out a little bit. So if you have a puppy that's stillborn, get the pup away from the mom as soon as you can, so she won't eat the pup, because that's just the motherly instinct, to do that. If she know a puppy's not gonna survive, or if she she knows it's not gonna survive, or if it's already dead, she gonna do what she gotta do to make sure that the other puppies survive. So with the runts, you gotta be real careful. Alright, y'all, this your girls the Hall, aka Lil E, here with another video talking about whelping litters, my experience. Let me excuse me, y'all, let me know in the comments how you guys whelp litters and your experiences. Alright,